Hello, I am the narrator, and before this episode starts, Maddie and Dr. von Schleumann will be talking about Toriel from Undertale and Watch Angels from the Bible. Watch this video to figure out how they correlate. Without further ado, let the show begin. Good morning, everybody. My name is Maddie, and today we're going to be talking about Toriel from Undertale. Now, Toriel is a goat-like mother that actually saves you from Flowey the Flower in your first encounter, and she will eventually take you and guide you through the ruins. Now, Undertale is, like many other games, it tells a story. But what's unique about Undertale is that it randomly generates a story for you to live through. For example, you may have heard of Gastors, something like that. In the game, there's a small chance that you can encounter him, hear something about him, maybe even come across some of his creatures that he's made. Or, you can go through the entire game and not hear anything about him. Toriel has tried many times to save kids before you that have fallen into the underworld, but eventually are killed because they leave the ruins. So, like a mother, whenever you want to leave the ruin, you will have to actually fight her for it. So yeah. Later in the game, you will find out that Toriel and the king were actually married. But due to some of the king's decisions, she eventually left him and stayed in the ruin to help kids that have fallen. Now, Toriel, her character is kind of modeled after Niberia goats, because they both have big floppy ears and small horns. But the Niberia goats doesn't really match her personality, which is why we're going to be matching her with Watch Angels, because both of them have the sensation to want to protect humans. Also, in the link in the description, there is a video of the little girl having a boss battle with Toriel so that she can leave the ruins. Alright, some of the little Easter eggs we found in the game. If you try to use the name Toriel whenever choosing the name for your character, she will actually pop in very kindly, actually say that that's her name and you should choose another. There's also another Easter egg, a little bit more spookier. If you are getting ready to battle her so that you can leave the ruin, save the game, and then whenever you fight her and kill her, you can actually go back, exit the game, and go back into the most recent saved, which is right before the battle. The game will actually change so that she says, "You look like you've seen a ghost." Spooky. So, this is another Bible creature, isn't it? Yeah, I really thought there wouldn't be anyone. No, me neither. But I really didn't know the fact that... Don't spoil it! I'm going to be talking about it. Oh, okay. I'll just say it after you talk about it. Good morning, everybody. My name is Dr. von Schleumann, and today we're going to be talking about Watch Angels. So, these Watch Angels are actually a part of the Bible, and I have a small list of here of all the chapters that we use in the Bible. So, we have Daniel 4:13 through 23. We have Genesis 6, 1 through 21. We have Numbers 13:33. We also have Jude 1:6. We have Exkel 1:15-20. We have 1 Peter 1:12. We have Everence 3:10. We have that's Psalm 34:7. We have Matthew 18:10 and Acts 12:9-15. So in the Bible, it talks about 200 or so angels went against God, and they went down to earth, and they mated with women and told the humans about the secrets and stuff. So when the angels would pregnant women, the babies would actually be born as evil giants that would disobey God. So these watch angels, they look like ordinary angels, what you would expect. Men, women, somewhat in white robes, maybe with some gold design on it, and more or less barefoot and big white bird wings on their back. So, what does a watch angel do? Well, I'll tell you. One of the angel's jobs is to either spread God's word, like priests and whatnot, or to guard and protect people. Watch angels have the ability to actually jump in and intervene with humans' control over something. Watch angels are also known as fallen angels because of after the whole rebelling against God thing, and because of the inbreeding with the humans, God actually made the flood, the Great Flood, and the Noah's Ark to happen to wash away the angels and the giants. But unfortunately, some of the angels did in fact survive and are continuing to tell secrets. Okay, yeah, that's the thing that blows my mind. What, the watch angel's job? No. The fact that angels started to make people bad to where God made the flood. Yeah, so that doesn't really seem crazy enough. I thought that over time people just eventually went against God, not like they were born evil. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. So, does that mean I can get back to what I was talking about? Oh, yeah, sorry, I just had to say something. In Daniel 4:13-23, it talks about one of the watch angels giving a message to a king, which is also known as, like, the messenger. Basically in this dream, they're described a big, humongous tree that was so tall it would touch the sky, and that animals of all kinds, lots of them, would just live around the tree and under its shade, and the birds would make thousands of nests up in its branches, and that every year it would grow so many fruit there was enough for all the animals. But in the story, it said for the king to cut down the tree so that all the animals would move and go through more new areas. But to keep the roots in the ground so that it would still live with the wild animals. When the king woke up after this dream, he went around asking for people what it meant. And one said that it was meaning that the king was the tree. So I'll let that sink in. Also, in the description, there is supposedly a sighting of an actual angel spotted on a security camera. So, unfortunately, this episode has come to the end. If you are fascinated by Toriel or the Watch Angels, there are links in the description of where I got from my information that goes more into detail. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Without further ado, have a nice day. Good night. And good night. This is the end of the video, end of the video, end of the video. Bam, bam. End of the video, end of the video. This is the end of the video. Bam, 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 bam. End of the video, end of the video, end of the video. Oh, oh.